The second day of ESL One Cologne is upon us, and we've got another name in the playoffs, King Win. Yeah, but first, let's take it through the whole group stage, really, because you started off really badly against Luminosity, and then you kind of got better as it went. So yeah, let's start with the Luminosity game, really, because you really didn't seem like you got off on the right foot, and you didn't really find a way to enter the match. So what was the match like from your point of view, and why do you think it went that badly?
Well, we started T and we got kind of stumped, we feel like, and at CT we didn't get anything starting, so they just crushed us. That's the truth.
Yeah, then Luminosity, it was I'm sorry, Luminosity, not Luminosity, Immunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were down like 13-8 or something like that, and then
6,
yeah, even 13-6, and then you just started coming back. How do you even manage that? Do you think it was a mistake on Immunity's part, or do you think you just like got together and started playing better?
Well, in the first half we did a lot of mistakes, so we kind of had to make up for it. And I don't know. We played good. That's all I have to say. There's nothing really much to it. They made some mistakes, we made some mistakes, but we came on top.
So at the 13-6 or something like that, were you feeling afraid that you were going to go out of the groups? Were you feeling like that at all?
Of course we were pressured. So, but we managed to make the comeback, and that's all.
Is Legia something that helps you with that? Helped you with coming back into the match? Did he try to calm you down or something like that?
He's the one coming up with the rounds we're gonna do. So we just follow his calls, and so he kind of won the game for us that way.
So yeah, how does Legia after these 3 games? How does he really fit into the team? Like, do you think he's going to be able to do better from now on? That he's got more experience, more line experience with you guys?
He's only going to do better, that's for sure. Because we didn't get to practice too much with him, and he's still in his starting phase with the tactics and everything. So I think it's going to be only better from now.
Yeah, so Cloud9, that was the tensest game likely of this whole tournament, I think, because it just went back and forth all the time. Yeah, it was another Dust 2 game, and you really didn't go on the right foot on the first one. So were you feeling afraid that it was going to go the same way at some point?
No, we knew how they were going to play against us. So we tried to counter that, but we got on a bad start at CT. We were hoping for more rounds, but at T we managed to pull through.
So what about, I just noticed one of the rounds where Michael basically just faked long with an op, and Cloud9 over-rotated back to the A side basically, and 4 people there at some point. Michael just faked alone. Was it something that you noticed in Cloud9's weaknesses? Is that something you wanted to exploit?
We just went for something and it worked out. Happy for that.
Yeah, does that work in your team? Does it often work in your team like that? Is it just like things on the fly now that you don't have that much experience with Legia?
Most of the things we do are on the fly. We have some rounds set, but not too much. Most of it's on the fly.
So you mentioned that you kind of knew how Cloud9 were going to play. I think specifically what you're talking about is the way they're holding B, that they're 2 inside B and then 1 is on CD spawn on the box. Yeah. And I noticed a few counterplays to that. So how did you want to exploit that? Do you have any specific plan?
Just working out mid, that's everything we did. We just contact rounds. We didn't do anything special. We just knew where we're going to put our crosser. That's all.
So next up is going to be TSM, if I recall correctly. How are you feeling going into that game tomorrow?
I think TSM is top 2 in the world after Fnatic, so it's going to be a tough game for sure.
What are you going to do after you go back to the hotel? Are you going to prepare for that match specifically?
We're going to watch demos, so we're going to prepare for our TSM.
All right, thank you, Rain, for the interview. Do you have anything last to add? Any shout-outs to fan sponsors?
Thanks to all the supporters and to Kingwin. Thanks.
So that was the first video interview from ESL One Cologne Day 2. Check out hltv.org in the future for more interviews, galleries, statistics, stuff like that, as always, guys.